Hello guys, WL91 here. A couple viewers of mine have requested or asked me about the braking procedure of a new motorcycle or a new engine. So this video is going to pertain to that topic, hopefully. So like I said, a couple of viewers of mine was like, hey, how easy should you take it the first 500 miles? Well, first let me get you some background information. In the manual, in the owner's manual, it says to keep the RPMs lower, than 4,000 RPMs for the first 500 miles. I believe, based on research, that the first about 3,000 miles is your break-in time. Sorry about the slow talking, but I don't want to die here. So I believe that the first 3,000 miles is your break-in period of the engine. And in those, if you want to, I broke this bike here normally. Actually, not normally. I didn't go by the book. I didn't go by the manual. I didn't do it the hard way either. I went kind of in the middle. Basically, I rode it normally, and when I say that, I mean varying the RPMs, stop and go traffic. Basically, the main rule of braking your engine is do not keep the RPMs at the same RPMs, especially if they're high RPMs. Does that make sense? Don't keep them there for an extended period of time. So yeah, basically how I'm riding right now is what I'd be, if I was braking my engine, this is how I'd be riding it right now. You shouldn't really go above 8,000 RPMs, and you shouldn't get on the freeway and keep it at a high RPM for extended periods of time. I mean, don't race the engine either. Don't aggressively ride while braking in your engine, like fully aggressively. I mean, you could, like, a little bit aggressive, semi-aggressive. You could do that, to have a little fun. But you should probably avoid red line. And yeah, so I hope this video helped you guys. So yeah, I'm keeping it, well, at first, when I was braking my engine, I was kind of scared of taking it on, main roads and keeping it at 6,000 RPMs for over 3 minutes, But that's fine. My father has been a mechanic on engines for over 22 years, and he recently graduated from UTI, so he knows a lot about engines. And he tells me that in the break-in procedure of braking an engine, it is fine to ride it normally. Basically, it's basically how you're supposed to, how I did it, how most /some people do it. I'll cover other methods. So the method that is mentioned in the manual is basically you have to keep it under 5,000 RPMs, 5K RPMs for the first 500 miles, and that would be really hard. Like, you would have to be on roads that have speed limits of 35 miles per hour, on the 250 at least. Speed limits of 35 miles per hour. Like, you couldn't exceed 40 miles per hour, probably 6th gear at 4,000 RPMs. You'd be like at 40 miles per hour, yeah. So good luck with that one. I did that for a little bit, and then, like, for a day, and then I was like, there has to be a better way. So I didn't do it that way. And then the other way, the more extreme way, is to run it really hard. And I've heard it, I think this is how you do it. Basically, you take out your bike, you know, warm it up fully, fully warm it up to operating temperature. Then, get it up to full operating temperature, then take it out, and basically here, I'll try to show you guys. After this red light, I'll show you guys what I'm trying to talk about. Basically, you get it pretty high. Basically, running it hard. You run it hard for a couple, get it up to a certain high RPM, then you got to bring it down a lot. Like, really, you got to engine brake too. Like, engine braking is good. Braking your engine braking. It's not a really structured video, but I'm winging it kind of thing. So anyways, so you bring it up to a high RPM and then you drop it really fast. Not really fast, but gradually using engine braking, going down to, like, I'd say 4,000 RPM, and then after that you cruise for a little bit at a small RPM. And then you bring it up really high again, and then you bring it really low. It's like, basically, it's braking in your engine a little bit. I think it's a little bit faster from that way, I'm assuming. But to give you guys a heads up, I broke in my engine. Like I said, normally, normal riding, not on the freeway, normal riding, and my engine and power output and horsepower is probably around the same as the average Ninja 250 2008 second gen. 28 horsepower around. So, alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any more questions or video ideas or topics, let me know. And I'll see you guys later.